17-year-old Nived Lakshman has been advocating for teen suicide prevention in both the Downingtown area school district and the school district of Philadelphia. And Nived joins us now.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for the work you're doing.
17?
Yep.
So you'll be a senior at Downingtown East.
Yep, Downingtown East, yep.
Okay.
And what made you want to go into this work of teen suicide prevention?
So I've always been a little concerned about the numbers that we see, the fact that it's the third leading cause of death for high school students, and from people from the ages of 10 to 34, it's the second leading cause of death. So the numbers have always been pretty concerning, and it's always been known that administration has always tried to, increase the amount of suicide prevention measures that we do, whether it be students please take understanding of your mental health, or students please try to be more open, try to have a trusted adult, but sometimes it doesn't work. There are still students killing themselves every day, and that inspired me to research, to look into a plan. And a mentor of mine encouraged me to approach my own school district, my own administrators. And I was happy with the progress and the critiques and the comments that they gave me. So I decided to testify to the school district of Philadelphia about what I think can be done, and acknowledging that while administrators do a lot of work, I still feel that there's still work to be done in creating teen-on-teen suicide prevention.
Because it's probably easier to talk to someone in your class or someone your age as opposed to going to an adult.
Absolutely. I mean, my own experiences with teachers, every teacher I've met is so positive and is so ready to help me if I'm going through a crisis. But the issue is that there is a teacher-student dynamic. And that's kind of inherent, right? The way that we learn is that we have to acknowledge that a teacher understands more than us, and then we can take knowledge from them. And as a result, even though I'm pretty open with my teachers emotionally and about academics, even I would feel a little insecure about talking to them about depression. So I tried to take advantage of the fact that teens talk to teens a lot. And they often let off these small signs like, I want to kill myself. Don't let it slide.
Right.
Yeah.
Know what it means.
And you've had close friends who have been close or have been dealing with suicide?
Yeah. So one instance that really inspired me to get involved was when I was younger. A friend of mine, like a close family friend, had a bad mental breakdown, and acknowledging that mental breakdowns don't just happen part of the moment. Mental breakdowns happen as a result of stress accumulated over time. And, he had a bad mental breakdown in public, and the friends around him, although they tried their best, what they tried to do actually caused more pain, more stress to that person, to the point where it was kind of embarrassing. And I thought, look, if we can understand, if us students understand how to react when our fellow students are having crisis, when our friends, our family are having crisis, we can be better.
Yeah, he survived.
Yes, yes, he survived.
And then you admit, too, that you had struggled. You were struggling with bad thoughts and depression. But somebody helped you out because he knew the signs.
Yeah. I mean, a friend of mine who is a trained EMT, I'll talk to him after this, and he told me, and he saw that I was struggling when no one else was. And he told me, look, is there something wrong? Do I need to go talk to someone? Are you okay? Do you need to go home? And obviously he calmed me down. And that taught me that if we can all be more like him, if we can all see how we can help our fellow students, I think we can be a better student populace. We can take it from the third to the zero.
Yeah, are you advocating this as part of a health class?
Yeah, so one of the things that I believe in is that as I said a lot, is that students, if we teach students the signs, and if we make suicide prevention more engaging, then they're more likely to listen. Because what happens is, and a lot of health teachers have told me this, health class is kind of an afterthought. Students don't really pay attention, and especially to the important lessons that health class offers. So if we can make health class more engaging, and we can increase the amount of things that are taught for suicide prevention, we can get
Are
students
these
more
school
involved.
districts listening to you?
Yeah.
Good.
So my own school district, Downingtown area school district, really listened to me. They were not. I really liked the fact that they were listening to student voices, and they didn't. And they really liked the things that I was talking about. They tried to add on to it a bit, and then when I spoke to the school district of Philadelphia, board members came up to me and talked to me as if I was a normal person, not just brush me off because I was a kid. These administrators want to do something. And that's something I really want to highlight. Administrators, teachers really want to help.
And not just locally. You've been talking to students across the country about going to their schools so we can really make this a movement.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that if you're Republican, Democrat, old, young, administrator, parent, teacher, student, all of us want to help. And especially if you're young people are vigorous and they always want to do something for their communities. Right. I think if we take a stand and approach and create a pragmatic approach to one of these terrible problems, we can become better as a society.
We should do this with businesses too. Offer symposiums for businesses all across the country.
100%.
Well, great to meet you.
Yes. Keep us updated on how this goes and how the school districts, if they implement it and put it in. It makes sense.
And contact us when you become president of the United States. Good to see you.
Thank you for
He's got
having
to
me on.
graduate first,
That's
right?
true. We'll see you at the convention.
Thank you.
We'll come right back.